That brings us to 7:51 and time for News Extra. And brought to you by Intralinks. And here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. It's neat to today we're going to talk about tackle football. So that means, the seasons are getting there. They're starting. It's still summer, but we're starting to talk football. And Bob Nemnich is here from the Carpenter Center and here to talk about youth tackle football, 3rd through 6th grade, right?
Correct. 3rd through 6th grade, and we have kids, and we have a team usually out of Bridgeport, a couple teams out of Baird, a couple teams out of Mitchell, and a couple teams out of Kimball, and then we usually put together 5-6 teams here. So it's a big program.
Yeah, it is. 200 to 250 kids, something
Correct.
like that.
Correct.
And registration deadline is coming upon us, right?
Right. Yeah, we put down August 1st. Our combine is on August 6th, so we want to make sure we know what kids are going to be there. But we'll always let a few extras in as long as they get in by August 6th. And we like to, but we require that all the coaches that are training your children, that they are heads-up certified. So we are about as safe as you can be out there, but there's always a possibility of a few injuries. But
it is tackle football.
It is tackle football. But we, every year we might have a couple minor injuries, and that's about what we've been doing. And So yeah, it's a good program for the kids. It's a good program leading up to starting them in junior high. They get to learn some fundamentals and things like that.
Yeah, and you guys are every Saturday, right, in the fall?
Yes, we play every Saturday. Our games start about 8 in the morning, usually run till about 1, 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, and how much is it?
The cost to play is $70 for the actual football program, and then we have everybody pay $30 for our fundraiser, and they get 30 raffle tickets, and if they go out and sell the raffle tickets, they keep the money, and so it really, in that case, still only costs them $70. And but our fundraiser this year, we're getting some Shadow Man dummies, tackling dummies, which are the new state-of-the-art tackling dummies, and every team in our program will get one of those to help out with their practices.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The combine you have on August 6th, like I said, that's the absolute drop-dead date that you have to have for registrations. You like to have them in by next Wednesday, but
right.
But August 6th is drop-dead date. What do you guys do August 6th? Because you'll have some folks out there with equipment and all that kind of stuff, right?
On August 6th, all the Scottsbluff-Gearing kids, we'll do a combine with them. So they run a 40 and they do an agility drill. We time them, and all the coaches are there, and they keep an eye on kids they might want to draft in the draft. And this way, we try to get the teams fairly even that way. And then Shane from the zone will be there with new equipment for sale. And this year, the YMCA is going to have their helmet and shoulder pads there at a reduced price that they have for sale, because they're going to be basically just going back to flag football with no helmets or shoulder pads.
All right. So you're, from what we can tell, here in western Nebraska, Carpenter Center is the only organization that really has tackle football for youth, right?
Correct. Over in Wyoming, they have a youth tackle program, and we usually have some interleague games with them. But yes, in western Nebraska, as far as I know, we are the only organization that has youth tackle football for the grades 3 through 6.
And I think it's important that we emphasize once again that all the coaches are heads-up certified, because tackling and the whole 9 yards has changed over the last 10, 15 years.
That's
right?
Correct, yes. Every coach is required to sit through a 4-hour online class that teaches them about hydration, concussions, it's anything that has to do with tackle football, and then we make sure that they adhere by those rules.
Yeah. And like you said, as far as injuries go, you really haven't had that many.
No, like I said, since I've been there, this is going into my 5th season there. 1 or 2 kids a year drop out because of an injury, either we've never had any real serious injuries, but there's broken bones,
broken arm or
something like that. And we have had kids with some concussions, but with the new concussion protocol, they sit out until they're cleared by the doctor to come back. So, in the old days, it used to be you get a concussion on top of a concussion on top of a concussion, and that was the serious thing. Now, with these new concussion protocols, I think the game is a lot safer.
Yeah, I think so too, and especially if your kid's looking at football and you're thinking about it and you're saying, we're going to allow them to play junior high and high school football and so forth. You need to start out early and at least learn how to do it the right way. And that's the whole idea here with the Carpenter Center. So it's an excellent program. And again, registration deadline's coming up on Wednesday. We'll talk about some other things going on at the Carpenter Center with Bob right after this.
Intralinks has been supporting computer systems in our area for almost 20 years. Intralinks can review your systems and your expenses to help your bottom line. Intralinks also installs low-voltage wiring, IP-based camera systems, and IP-based phone systems. With Intralinks on your side, technology isn't an obstacle. It's an opportunity for your business. Call Intralinks today to schedule your free 1-hour consultation. 632-6590. That's 632-6590.
Bob Nemnich in here from the Carpenter Center, and he's here to talk about, once again, registration for youth tackle football, 3rd through 6th grades. The deadline is this upcoming Wednesday, a week from today, August 1st. The absolute drop-dead date is August 6th when they have their combine and skills thing. And they have a couple of fields they play on. One is where the softball field is, out in the outfield for the 3rd through 4th graders, and they have a little bigger area just off of that for the 5th and 6th graders. Also, the other thing they got Keno funding the other night to help out with your floor at the gym. Explain what you're doing there.
Well, right now our gym floor is a tile floor over cement, so it's not very forgiving. It's hard on the joints and knees. So here a year or so ago, I said, well, I'm going to try to go out and get some funding, and I got bids to put in a new synthetic floor, which is a rubber base to it. It's real forgiving, helps out with the knees and joints, and now that we're playing pickleball there, it's a lot of the seniors are there. This is going to help out with that. And just when we have our basketball tournaments and stuff, the kids playing there and stuff, it's just going to help. And the total cost to put that in is about $55,000. Keno was generous enough to donate $5,000 of that, but we do have the rest of the funding secured now. So sometime in September, if you come up there, you'll be seeing a new floor.
That's pretty good. And that's good for seniors especially. Help any of us seniors with knee problems or anything like that. A little more forgiving. Pickleball, when does that start in earnest?
Well, it's been going. It's going all the time. We play 5 days a week there, and 6 actually counting Saturday. So there's pickleball going all the time. I'm guessing we have a pickle base of about 60 to 70 people that come off and on as they go, and it's real popular. It is the fastest growing sport in the United States right now.
All right. So if you're interested in pickleball, just come on up to the Carpenter Center. They can teach you how to do it. It's not all that hard.
Correct.
All right. Very good. Bob Nemnich here from the Carpenter Center. We appreciate him coming in today on News Extra.
Hey,
thanks again.
Thanks for inviting me. Appreciate it.